Hello coders! In this video, we will see the next question from last weekly contest. We solved two questions, we made two videos, and this is the third video, third question. Let me take you to the screen and yeah, this is the last weekly contest, which is this is one, and we will solve the third question, which is multi-source flood fill. Okay, flood fill algorithm you may know or you may not know. It is basically a algorithm in which we have some colored cells in the grid, and they start exploding, and it starting filling to the next cells. Basically, exploding means what? Here, key they start coloring their neighboring cells, and it they color until they found uncolored cells, and if they found colored cell, then they will not color those cells. Likewise, this process happen like this process continues till every cell in the grid get colored. Okay, it can be one color, it can be two color, or it can be many colors that at the first level basically say they tell us that which no which can say ki which cells are colored best at zeroth level or initially which cells are colored, and likewise the time continues in next level or in next second the next neighbor cell get colored, in next second another neighbor cell get colored. This process continues till every cell get colored, and when every cell get colored this process stops, and that was the flood fill algorithm. I think that was the flood fill algorithm which I learned in college, and the that concept we will use here, which is multi-source flood fill. But what this says, like in flood fill algorithm, we used to stop when we get a colored cell, or is not used to stop, but we don't used to color that cell if it's already colored. We used to color that cell if it is not colored. But in this question, the question says ki we have given n and m representing number of rows and column in grid, basically n rows, m columns, and you are also given 2D integer source where source is RICA column है. RICA is cells. Where is this? Which cell is it? And at and what color that cell has? That is RICA and color है. Indicate the cell RICA is initially colored with color है. Okay. All other cells are initially colored, and all other cells are initially uncolored and represented as 0. Only the source cells are colored, and another cells are uncolored, and that uncolored we can identify if it is value is 0. At each time step, every currently colored cell spreads its color to all adjacent uncolored cell in 4 direction: up, down, left, right. All spread happens simultaneously. Okay. If multiple colors reach the same colored cell at the same time step, the cell take color with the maximum value. So basically what they are saying ki if there are multiple cells start coloring, and if multiple colors reach to the cell at the same time, in for that cell the color with maximum value we will take that value. Okay, and then what we have key the process continues until no more cell can be colored, and will return a 2D integer array representing the final state of the grid. Okay, so that was the question. Okay, I think the screen recording stopped. Let me take the screen again. Here. So how we can solve it? As they are still simultaneously it is happening. So we can see ki simultaneously it is happening means what? It is BFS, cause we do that simultaneously. What happening in everything that we see in BFS only, like at one time at for what one cell it is happening, then it will be for the DFS. But we need to see what happening for every source cell, what spreading happened through every source cell, to track that to see that at each level we will do level wise search, or we will do ki level wise coloring we will do, and for the level wise coloring we will use BFS concept. Okay, so after reading this and the intuition, and also I told you that we will use BFS. And also they have told us ki in BFS what we do ki if we have visited it then we don't go to color it, but as they have told us ki though it is colored we will take it is the max value. Like what if ki we went and its value is 0, we colored it, but at the same level next cell's color come and its value is more, then what we will do, we need to color that, right? So we need to add just one another memorizing cell thing which is level 1, like not level 1, the level, what level for that grade currently have, and for the same level I am getting the more colored value. If yes, then color it, then otherwise don't. Okay, we will implement the BFS thing here, and we will solve it using the BFS, and let me code it, and I'll tell you while coding. Okay. Okay, so what they have given, n rows and m columns. So first we will say ki we have a vector of vector int of grid in which I have n rows and m columns. Initially they were colored 0. Then I need to maintain one visited vector, right? And I need to maintain one queue that I need to say ki it is at initial level. At initial level I have these cells. So I will say ki I have a queue of vector int called I need, or we'll say ki not a vector of vector int, I will say ki I have a pair of x and y, basically the x coordinate and y coordinate. So I will say ki pair of int and int, and what I will do, okay, it is my queue for which I will use for the BFS, and for that I need to maintain visited one. So I'll take visited. For that I will say ki vector of vector int is visited. I'll have m rows, m columns which are currently not visited. And also one thing I need to memorize, or not memorize, I need to memorize, or I need to keep with that cell which is level, cause I need to see ki at the same level I'm getting the more valued color. So I will say ki I have this vector of vector int level in which I have n rows and m column again. I'm taking it for every cell, so I'm doing this. Initially they are at 0th level. Okay, initially they are at 0th level, and what I will do ki whichever cells are there colored first, I need to keep those cells, I need to push those cells in queue. So for auto id I will take from sources, and I'll say ki I have x0 at 0. They have told ki first will be row, so I will say ki it is x value 0, then y is equals to 81, and my color value is equals to id 2, and I need to push it in q dot push xy pair, basically one coordinate pair. I will visit it, basically visited x and y is equals to 1, and then I am at first level. I will say ki a level at x and y. At first level I colored this 1. Did I color it? No. Grid x and y will be colored with color C. Okay, so yeah, so likewise we will initial level, basically we completed that, we pushed initially whichever the colored nodes in the queue, and then we'll do BFS. While my queue isn't empty, what I will do ki I'll say ki take out it q int id q dot front id, we will take q is equal to q dot front and q dot pop. I popped out that cell, and I will take the same thing ki which coordinate it is 0, and y coordinate not it 0, it will be it first, cause in q I have stored it in pair form, so it will be it dot first and y will be it dot second. And then I need to take its color also. C is equals to grid at xy, it will the color which I have for that cell. And I enter level, I need to increase the level, I need to assign it, so I will say ki I have this level LV level, or we can say okay I will say this only, LV is equals to I'm at first level initially. Initially I was at first level which we are given, and in the queue I am doing it, it will be at the second level. So to do the like level wise, what I need to do key I need to take first whichever nodes were there in that level. So I will say key I will do this like this key I will take first q dot size, and for int I is equals to 0 is less than qs I plus plus till this, or we could have done like qs minus while qs minus minus, or whichever, like however you want to traverse it, however you want to, like it's your method, you can implement it likewise. I implemented using for loop. I took all the node, like I'm taking uh, all nodes at the same level. For that I did this qs equal q dice, and these will give me the nodes which are at the same level. Okay, L is equals to level at that x and y. Okay, level at that x and y. And what I will do here, key I'll say key I need to go left, right, bottom and up, right? So for that what I have to do key I'll take one the direction vector. So basically I in that basically I what I want to do key first I need to if I need to go up I need to do 1 minus from x and nothing from y. If I want to go right, then we need to plus 1 to the y, like in column value. So for that, I am just predefining it here in x direction and in y direction. In y direction. So if I want to up, then I want to minus 1 from x, so minus 1, and there is no need to subtract from y. I want to go right, so plus 1 to the x and 0 to the plus 1 to the y and 0 to the x. Then I need to go down, so if I want to go down, then I will say I need to increase 1 x and there is no increment in y. If I want to go left, then I need to no I need to decrement y and there is no change in x. So yeah, this will be I will store it, and what I will do keep at that level for int j is equals to 0, j is less than 4 size and j plus plus. What will be the next new x and new y? So my new x will be x plus x direction at j, and because these are colored, right, we want neighbor ones, so to get neighbor cells I did this. And ny is equals to y plus y direction at j, and I will check basic constant that if it is less than 0 or my ny is less than 0 or my nx is equal to n, or my ny is equals to m, or it is greater than equal to, we can say it is greater than equal to n or my ny is greater than equal to m. If this happens, then continue cause it is going out of grid. And if it is not, then what I will say if check if it is visited. If x and y visited and the level value, sorry, I need to check level value. If that level value, why? Cause If it is visited already, then I will check if I have visited it that on that same level. If it is level, if I visited at the same level, uh, if not, we can say if I haven't visited it at same level. If I have visited the same level, then I have to go further and I need to check the grid, what color that grid cell have and what color current I have, and I need to assign the max value. But if that cells value, that nx and ny, so basically it is nx and ny, if that new cell it already visited and level of that new cell, uh, then say level of that new cell is not equals to current level, or I can say it is as a current level. Where is it? Here V is basically a current level, and the current, if it is not equal to current level, I could have assigned it at CL, but okay, current level, then continue, because it is already visited and it's not at the current level also. Not a current level, okay, we are not visiting that grid simultaneously. In short, to represent that, to take a map, like to skip this value, like if I'm not visiting at simultaneous, like I have visited it before visiting it, then I don't need to go further and need to check the grid value. So for that I did this. Then what we will do, key grid value. So if it is visited, I'm not saying it is not visited right now. I just checked ki if it is visited and its level value is not equal to current value, then continue. But if it comes here, then it means ki it's either not visited, or if it is visited but it is at the same current, like it is at the same level. So what I will do ki nx new cell's value will be maximum of already whatever value was there, then the color I have right now. Okay, I took it here, like color C is equals to xy. And after that, what I will do, ki if it isn't visited, like you can say like this, if it isn't visited, if that cell isn't visited, then visit that cell and push that cell in my queue. Push that cell in the queue, and yes, level value, right? The level of new x and new y, as it is unvisited first time, the level I will assign that time only, so level will be current level. Okay, so yeah, likewise we will solve it and we will return the grid value, which is colored grid we will return. We will return the colored grid. Let's check it, saying ki, okay, I forgot the semicolon. If he knows I forgot semicolon, why don't you? J is equals to 0 here. Okay, 0 here. Then run it again. Okay, it's giving me wrong value. How? In there, ny is greater than 1, then we did this, right? Ny is equals to 1, then continue level, current level. Otherwise, we'll give a maximum value. If it isn't visited, then we are doing this. Everything is looking fine, then why it's wrong? Q isn't empty. Okay, sorry, we didn't increment the current level. So small mistakes happen and you need to find such things, like you may have like did it, but okay, I just skip level plus plus, and again this happening. Okay, sorry, QS I need to do it after that level. Control S and Control V. And okay, when I visit all the nodes, all the cells from that level, then I am incrementing that level, and then I'm doing this. Submit it. So yeah, it is accepted. Let's see the time complexity for this. Time complexity for this will be big of n cross em, and Space complexity for this will be also big of n cross m because we have maintained, visited and level vector, and also in Q we are pushing it. So yeah, so that was the today's question, guys, and yeah, in next video we will solve the fourth one, which is hard one. Yeah, till then, uh, yeah, bye bye.